Well, good morning, good morning, good morning.
Good morning.
Hello, Miss Shawna. How are you
I am
today?
fabulous. I got my cheerleader pom pom today, honey, because we gotta get
I
this
know. I was
hair
like,
braided.
woohoo.
Yes, it smells so good too. So I'm like, oh yeah, I'm not doing anything, not putting nothing in it. You getting the cheerleader today?
Hey, not only that, but the higher the hair, the closer to God.
Oh yes, honey. Oh yes, you didn't know.
Definitely, Miss. That's a Texas thing.
That is a Texas thing, honey.
How much hairspray did you put in today?
None. This is
None.
all. This is all natural. All natural. This is my Afro puff.
You make me think
And
about that song. Oh, Mickey, you're so fine, you
yes,
blow my mind. Hey, Mickey.
yes, yes. I love it. It is all natural. And I was like,
Absolutely.
oh, let's see how long it is, but it's still like kind of curly because all I did was just blow it out. So I will make it easy for the hair braider. But look, you getting what you're getting today with my hair.
So are you trying to let us know that soon we will not be seeing this same thing?
Yes. Today
Undertaking it.
you won't be. Well, the rest of the day it won't be. Around 3 o'clock, I'm gone. My appointment is at 3 o'clock. So yeah. Tomorrow and everything else next week. Yeah. No, this is short lived right now. Short lived. After that, I'm back in my braids.
I hear you.
My mom will be here next week, so we're going swimming and all of this. So I got to have braids because this blow drying this every day and braid. No, 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 no. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Not taking away time from my mama.
I hear you. I hear you. And you are, if not mistaken, you kind of giving me the heads up. Tomorrow, next week will be know you, right? Or you're coming next week. I can't recall.
Monday, not because
Monday
I'm
night. Okay.
picking her up. So
Mhm.
Monday, y'all, just if you're looking out for me, looking for me, I won't be on because I will be picking my mom up from the airport literally at the same time as she, around tea time.
Yeah.
But Thursday, most definitely, I will be on.
Super. Got you on the list.
Yes.
And it's funny because last night we were live, and I said, I said, I'm not. I think Shauna's not going to be on tomorrow, but I'm not certain. And somebody from the group said, "Oh no, she's on. She's on. It's next. Mama's coming in on the 3rd." And I'm like, "Damn, people have you've got them trained." It's like Shauna's like, dot dot dot.
Yes.
I was like, "Damn,
Yes.
she has them trained. They know your schedule."
Yes. They know
There
my
may be some
schedule.
stalkers out there, Shauna. I don't know. You better be careful.
Maybe. They listen to my church announcements, child, because them church announcements for the week.
Exactly, exactly. It's funny. Somebody funny even one time said that. They're like, oh, on her church announcement she mentioned, and I thought, how funny. I love it. I love it. I love it. You know.
Yes, yes. My church announcements be strong,
Yes,
Everybody
indeed.
gotta listen to the church announcements because you never know, what is going on.
And they get longer and longer. It's like, damn,
You
how
ain't
many shows
lying.
are there?
They are. You like, dang. Now I'm gonna have to bring the book out for all the. Then we're gonna have to pray for the sick and the shut in. For the ones that didn't make
And
it.
depending on which day that is, I might be one or both of those.
All right.
Some people think I'm always on the sick side, but the shut-in
Oh
part,
Lord, no, no, not the shut in, not the shut
Mm.
in, child. But
Oh
you know
my
how they have the whole list. Talk about look, Deacon Bobby need help at the mow his yard. So any volunteers that's got a good old lawnmower and take time out, going to help your brother from the church.
Exactly. Lord have mercy. For
Yes.
me, it's only send cash. Just send cash. I'm good. I'm good. I'll figure out what to do. I'll separate it. I'll divide it out.
Right,
But
right,
like
like
somebody said, send them to God and let Him deal with it. Let
right,
Him separate it.
right, absolutely.
Hey, Diana Hall, welcome in. Jojo, welcome
Yes,
in. Rachel McCant, welcome in. Jeanette as well. We have, let's see, Maj Maj. What a name like that name, Maj Maj.
yes.
Venus
It
Mentality. Nice
sounds
to see
like
you
a
in
like the
Venus.
Taj Mahal, like a casino, honey.
Exactly. Either that or a drag queen.
Ooh,
Don't know. Could be both.
it could be both.
uh, Client Casey, nice to see you in as well. Jaded, hey Jaded, nice to see you in.
Hey, love. Yes. Hello,
Let's
hello.
see. Oh, Susie Hugh, nice to see you in. Pinky Lee, hey Pinky. Jeanette
Pinky.
Gromley, Nita, hey Nita, nice to see you in. We missed you in class the other day. Lewis Thymender, Hymander. Wow, it's an interesting name. Montalova, Star Lava, Star. I like the lava, not just lover.
Lava.
Lava.
Lava, lava.
Let me be a lava boy.
Oh, that made me
Like
think of what was it, Shabba Ranks? Mr. Lava,
well,
Lava.
I was singing. I just want to be your
Your
lava
lava boy.
girl.
Yes.
Let's see. Pam F. Hey, Pam. Frank's nice to see you in. And Carla, nice to see you in as well. Good to
Yes.
see you. And Kenny D. I wonder who Kenny D may be. I talk and rhyme all the time. Damn.
Absolutely.
Myra Burgess, nice to see you in as well.
Yes.
So, yeah, we got some folks lined up. We got some folks ready. Folks, if you are interested, again, we are offering the opportunity to come and have a little chat with us live. So, again, what you do is you send, I'm going to type it. I'm typing it right now. Here it is. You I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Slow me down.
It's down at the bottom, right beside your name.
Oh, no, I'm not doing that one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Good point there. Yeah, this one is different. This is my email address right. Well, I don't know on your screen where it is, but down here in my chats, okay? Sonoran Mystic Tarot at gmail.com. Sonoran Mystic Tarot at gmail.com. I just put it in the thing. All you have to do is you can probably highlight it and then say mail it or whatever. But send me an email to that address and I will send you a link to the live.
Can you put it on the screen?
Yeah, say what?
Can you put it on the screen?
Oh, I can do that too. Yeah, let me do that. But I have to type. So let me finish talking first because
Oh,
you know me,
no.
my train gets off rail.
Just hit the button. Just hit the chat. Just hit what you just typed in. Just
Oh,
click
you
on.
mean this?
Yeah.
Oh, you're so clever. Oh, jeez. I was like, what? What? You had me confused. I'm like, what?
Show me your cards.
Exactly. Oh, I was once blonde. I have an excuse. I really was.
OMG.
Hey, Kim Covey, who just popped in, can attest to the fact that I once was blonde, and I still have the roots. That's why. That's my excuse, and I'll stick to it every time. Anyway, so yeah, send me an email to that address, and I will send you a link. Now, when the link comes in, all you have to do is click on the link and it'll bring you in. When it does, it tells you with or without camera, and you have control. If you want to be on camera live with us and show your pretty face, I can bring you in that way. If you choose not to turn the camera on, that's fine, and only your voice will come up and we'll hear you speak to us. It's like the voices from beyond. So if you ever wanted to have a God complex, this will be the time to leave your camera off because it's like speaking to us from here, you know?
Yes.
Anyway, with that said, again, most importantly, send me that. And if you do, then we will bring you on. Also, Diana Hall has a nice little thing here. It says, I must tell you, Shawna, I wrote my letter to spirit. I wrote my affirmations down. There's a bigger list than I thought on both, and I just got through reading them. Are you help me because I believe in you. 3 weeks. I can't wait. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're so welcome, Diana.
Diana, it's good to hear a positive kind of
Yes.
message. Something is changing, Diana. I love it. I love it. That's good
She's
to
on
hear.
the positive train. I love it.
Absolutely. If you
Yes,
believe it, you can achieve it, Diana. Always remember that. If you
Absolutely.
believe it, you can achieve it. Make sure that you speak in those positive words and confirmation. And
Yes.
I'm loving hearing that. That's wonderful.
Yes, amazing. For our smiles and got bigger.
Yes, indeed. My heart is full.
And my heart is full, darling.
Where's my Oscar? Where's my Oscar?
Just like that.
Oh my goodness, I better stop because I'm gonna get myself in some serious trouble. It's like what? Okay, let me check. Let's see what we're checking here. Which email am I checking? Let's go back here. Gonna go to here just to make sure everybody is in. This double verification stuff drives me crazy.
Don't it?
No. And then I have to remember my password. That's always a big problem too.
Yes. Alicia Black, what is up, home skillet?
Hey, Alicia Black, we have been missing you in class, my dear.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna call you out right
Uh-oh.
here, and right now.
Uh-oh. Miss Julie is here. Hello, darling. How are
Hey, Julie,
you?
Julie.
Yes. Catnap, it is your first time. Welcome, darling. Welcome. And Maja is not a drag queen. But they are
Darling, don't
here.
take it personally. I was just being silly. Lord have mercy. Some people got to get. Let me see. Wait a minute. I'm having a psychic moment. Maj, you need a sense of humor. Lord have mercy. In this day and age. There we
Went to
go.
Michigan. How was the weather up there? And did you get stuck in the airport? Because they was canceling a lot of the flights because of the storm. And it was all up north stuff.
Um, yeah, I know that some of the South is being rewired because of the heat.
Oh, you drove.
You
Because of
know,
the what?
the heat. Somehow the heat has been so excessive that it's somehow messed with the flight pattern. I'm like, I don't know about that. That's I
That
mean,
doesn't make sense. That's
I
a
know.
crock of crap now.
Yeah, I'm
No,
thinking so too.
that right there is like saying, the pilots didn't walk off or they on strike and nobody's saying nothing. This is in-house type of stuff. But one thing we know is we don't have no problems with Delta like that.
It's interesting. The here in Arizona, we get excessive heat, as you guys know. We get extreme heat,
Mm-hmm.
and at one point, they used to have to shut the airport down because the air was so warm that they couldn't get lift in the air because it was too
Oh,
thin.
wow.
And so what they would have to do is they would shut the airport down, and this is before computers could do a lot of things, and they would mechanically alter the planes to get the proper amount of lift. And this is what I understood by history. Thank goodness with electronics these days, they can program that into the planes. But again, if it gets excessive with heat, they try to ground the planes because again, if the air is too thin, they can't get the lift they need to get off the ground properly. From what I understand,
Mm-hmm.
we don't have, thank goodness, many of those days. But when and again, I don't know if as I understand it, they can get hotter and hotter now because the electronics can fix it like just hitting a few buttons.
Mm-hmm.
But I still think that from what I understand, there is a certain number where if it goes over that, they ground them because they
Yeah.
don't take the risk, So that's good.
Yeah. Well, I did not know that, child, but that's see, here's the thing I don't understand. When you go to Europe and you go to all these other countries, there is the train. Okay? The train is the biggest thing. Now we became bougie over here and we got to fly, which we can have a train. It doesn't take 3 days. It should not take 3 days on a train to get you from the East Coast to the West
Hmm.
Coast. And it shouldn't be just one train system doing that. I'm just saying. They do have bullet trains. They do have all of it. Why can't we? Now, back then, they made a big hoopla of the train system.
Well, it's
Now,
interesting because our country was built on the trains. It was built on
right,
iron, steel, and the trains, and there was the move west was built on the back of the trains after the wagon trail, and a lot of our train routes went somewhere close to the wagon trail as it was as
right.
well. And so it is interesting how we abandon it, and the funny part is that with the bullet trains now, they can get to the speeds that airplanes can. So you
Sure
can
can.
still really move it, and you can carry more people. You can carry far more passengers.
Absolutely.
But it is
Absolutely.
that we are so damn hard headed because of the infamous
So,
fossil fuel industry. That's my own belief. Because the fossil fuel industry, we are so hard headed that we fight rail and ground and those things, and yet it is
yeah,
what built this country. And
absolutely.
I know we need to move forward, and we are moving. We do move forward, but if trains can bring us this relief, shall we say? The only problem is the argument is about the smoke. The airlines have taught us the spoke and wheel concept. So where
Hmm.
you get to a hub and then you spin off, So they've
Hmm.
gotten us taught and trained to believe that's the only way. But again, the railroad system built this country, and I think
No.
it's a shame that we don't utilize it more and invest in it more, especially now with the electronic rail and things like that. Again,
Absolutely.
so
So rather than have chemtrails So we should have chemtrails and all of this other type of pollution in the air instead of being on ground, and have the same and use this solar energy period. The electricity. Oh, it doesn't make sense. It does not make sense. It's not mathing right, honey. Let the
Mhm.
math get right. It doesn't math right. So it's
Exactly.
like, come on, all these railroads, every time we got to go over a railroad. Come on. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Hey, Angie, I didn't see you in. Good, welcome in.
Hey,
And
Angie.
Jojo says my mom and Zoe leave Sunday for Florida. Oh, I thought your mom
Yes.
already went to Florida.
No, I'm excited. I'm gonna hit Miss Old Linda up to see where she at when she get down here, so we
Yes,
can
indeed. For
go
some
have
reason, I thought
lunch
she was
too.
there. um, let's see.
Absolutely, Julie. It's time to get back to basics. People forget about the basics, love. People forget.
Exactly.
I'm jelly. Take me to Florida with you. Come on, Rachel. Come on and hang out around the pool for 3 weeks. She's gonna be here. Hey, Ray Lopez. Hey, love.
Hello, 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 Ray. Let's see.
Nina.
Rachel says she's jealous. She wants to take her to Florida. I hear you. I hear
Come
you.
on, girl.
Um, well, with that said, let's see. We're gonna pop on Nina's first. Nina's right there, and just perfect timing. And again,
Perfect
if you
time.
if you have a question, ask the question. If you don't have a question, or if you don't have a question, you're welcome to just continue to enjoy. And even if you have some skills and you want to play along, you want to work
Yes.
along, and show other people and talk about what you're feeling for them, please do it.
We
You are
love it.
invited. We do not have a problem
No.
with y'all practicing your own skills. So if you have skills and you want to give some information that you're getting for the individual that we're reading, join in by all means. But
Yes.
if you are a scammer or a troll and you want to try to troll bait, please don't do that, because we will show
No.
you the door.
Don't solicit your services on our platform
Exactly.
unless we invite you to do it. So
Exactly. And you will
we
know
will.
it. And
Yes,
you will know when
you
you're
would know.
invited.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
indeed. So, and I thought I just popped somebody up, but I guess I did not. Let me be back
Did you
here.
put Nina up?
There's Nina. Nina.
Light in the world. Hello, love. How are you? Who else just came
Exactly.
straight on in?
And then again, if you want to come live and ask a question, you can do it with or without camera. Just send me an email to the email address I had earlier, and I will send you one. And Victoria, I appreciate you popping in, but you had a reading last night, so let's save the opportunity for somebody else today, if you don't mind.
Yes, we be watching. We remember the names. Remembering the names. Okay.
Yeah, Victoria came on with us last night, by the way.
Oh
Yeah, she popped up, which was very nice.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
awesome. Hey, Christina, how are you, love?
You said, will I get
Shawana.
feedback from interview today? The employer told me they will call in, but they did not. Well, depends on what part of the world you're in, because for us, the day hasn't ended. But if just, and this is not psychically, this is just the reality is because somebody said they're going to call you, does not necessarily mean it has to happen today. But we're going to look deeper into that. Shawna, do you get any surprise
Yeah.
hits there?
Well, first card is the Chariot, so this is the victory card. Um, it's also, what came up before I even looked at this was the trusting factor. I mean, you gotta trust that things will work in your favor. You know what I mean? A lot of times, and this is the worry part. You are a worry bug because you're hoping and
Same time here.
praying, and it's like on your freaking mind. But this is um the it's also saying be patient, but know that things are aligning for you. If you are confident that it went well, then it's going to work out. You will receive that call. But at the same time, it's you being confident. Don't let self-doubt or worrying or fear take over. You get what I mean? You have the Four of Cups. Don't miss out on this opportunity because you're so stuck on these other cups. It doesn't matter okay, so let me just say this, because I'm going too fast. Let me slow it down. Let me pump my own brakes. If you're only relying on this one interview and you want to hear back from this one interview, there could be another opportunity that spirit is blessing you with and trying to show you, or it's like, look, hey, this is in neon lights. I'm trying to get you to see that there's another opportunity. When you ask for something from the universe, now anybody that has got a reading from me knows I say this all the time. And even when I'm on the live, I say this or something better. Okay. So it's letting the universe know what it is, what your needs are, but also being open for that better. Okay. But you're going to be successful in what you do. I also feel like this is coming into like full circle for you, as in the success, the happiness. If you thinking about doing some traveling as along with this, or wanting to travel, or having that freedom to travel, I feel like that is opening also up. But stop worrying. You need to relax that brain of yours. Okay. Just literally stop worrying. Stay confident that what you bring to the table, people are going to love. They're going to love your personality. They're going to love what you do. So stay positive. Get on this train of positivity along with us. Okay, we got room. We bringing the train back, honey, because the flight is over and done with. No, we taking our time on this train. Okay, it's no rush to get to the end goal, but it's like trust that what you are receiving is for your highest and greatest good.
It was funny because when you said that, come on, get on board, love train,
Yes.
love train.
Yes, you better today.
Exactly. Y'all queuing things up perfectly for this, which I love.
Absolutely, for the
First and
song.
foremost, what I got from Shawna, you're kind of negative, so you're gonna see that. Oops, maybe I didn't get the job because again, don't let that pessimism in. Don't own the negativity. So go back to the positive side. Stay balanced. Say, you know what? I have the skills they want. I have the knowledge they want.
Boom.
The interview went well. Again, another balance card. Again, two balance cards. So it's telling you need to stay balanced. You need to stay chill because again, do not send that signal. And look at this, the Lover's card, which again can represent alignment, which means does this job align with you? Apparently it does. Does this situation going to align itself in your world? Yes. Again, this is a confirmation card. So I'm telling you that do not send out the negativity. Do not send out, oh my gosh, I
No.
wonder if I missed this question. I didn't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't own it. Don't own it. Don't let it get in your head. And because if it's in your head, then it's in the universe. So don't put it out there. So again, no negativity, please. What I'm saying is,
Right.
Don't do it. No, don't do it. No.
Don't do
you
it.
get my point? You get the
Yes.
point?
Yes. Dated pulled a card for you as well, and she said that she pulled a good fortune card, Nina.
Heck yeah.
Right. So you need to relax that mind. It's confirmation of everything that we just said. You need to relax your mind. Plus, take a mini vacation. Your finances will increase as well. Thank you, Jaded. I requested.
Absolutely. Linda says, let me put that on here.
Go ahead.
Linda says, I have a request from the Soul Tribe. Just found out my Aunt Marilyn needs a stint. Please send healing energy, love, and light her way. Many thanks and blessings to all. Absolutely. Everybody.
Yes.
Let's make sure we send love, light, and healing energy to Aunt Marilyn.
Aunt Marilyn. And I got Marilyn on my wall over here, so I definitely will be sending some energy to her.
Signed, sealed, delivered. It's done.
It's done. It is
I will
done.
get her done.
Absolutely.
Get her done.
Absolutely.
Hey, Sita Theta, nice to see you in.
Hello,
Jeanette,
love.
again, nice to see you in.
Yes.
Next on our list is Kim Covey. And Kim Covey says, reading, should I move on and relocate for a new job or remain with my work with Autism Foundation?
Ooh, great question.
Let's see what Spirit has for you today.
What?
Spirit says.
Spirit says.
Oh, wait a minute. Is that a hint?
That's that.
Is that a hint to Talk about
Yes.
my merch.
Yes, that is the hit.
One of my favorite shirts, my newest shirt was Spirit Says, because I kept saying it. And you notice I used a certain font because I really wanted it to kind of be different. This is one of my shirts. Go to my Etsy shop. You can click on that button there. It takes you that, open up your camera, whatever. And it'll take you to the Etsy shop. And you can get this plus my other stuff, such as the Sonoran Mystic Tarot logo t-shirts and also the Major Arcana Tarot card t-shirts. And since we are coming on the 1st of the month, it is also a good time to shop for things to cleanse the energy from your house.
Yes.
And what better way to do it than a smudging kit? So there you go. Wake that up. Also, as we're coming into the 1st of the month, remember, folks, I said this last night. I'm telling you again today. You can do things to alter, change, and correct your environment. So if you, on the 1st of the month, let's put some salt across the thresholds of every door that you enter. Front door, back door, side door. If you're entering a door, you're exiting a door, you're using the salt. Put the salt across the door. That's going to keep the negative energies out. You should be smudging with this smudge kit like this or something similar. You don't have to buy this one, but a smudge kit. Make sure you're doing the sage all around the house. Come back with some Palo Santo. There's a video on how to do this on my site, by the way. You can see it. If you don't know how to do it, you can do it there, just how to do it. But most importantly, get that energy, get the sage to get the bad energy out, get the Palo Santo to bring the good energy in. Because again, that positive energy is important. When you have a vacuum of energy, sometimes other things get in. So again, the Palo Santo. If you don't have Palo Santo or you can't find it, burn some cinnamon. Cinnamon burns abundance. And again, abundance, cinnamon abundance. Put that in your head. And then also, when you do the threshold with the salt, on the front door only, not the back door, not the side door, the front door, the main door that you use when people come to visit, the formal door, as we call it, not the side door where we all slip in from the garage, the front door. I need you to open that door and put some ground cinnamon in your hand. And then you're going to, again, call in abundance, and you're going to blow that cinnamon into the door. Yes, it could be a little messy. You don't have to use a lot. Blow it in there. You can clean it up later. It doesn't matter. But blow that abundance into your house. Give yourself that opportunity. Because, again, we're coming up to the 1st of the month. Even if you don't think it may work, then don't use it. Because you have to believe in something you're doing for it to have power. It does not have power because part of the power in those things is your belief in its power. So don't go through it and say, Don said, so I'm just going to come out here and use my salt shaker. Yeah, that's not going to work. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Read my face. Don't do it. What I need you to do is believe it. It's like when I tell you those affirmations. I believe in infinite abundance. My wants and needs are always met. When I say it, I mean say it like you mean it. And that's why I use this phrase all the time. Say it like you mean it like you say it, and believe it. If you don't mean it, you don't believe it, don't say it, because you're wasting your damn time. Your words have powers. Your deeds have powers because you give them energy. If you are merely going through the rote process, my wants and needs are always met. No, don't do it. Don't do it. I'm telling you, don't waste your time, because Spirit knows when you're honest, when you believe, and when you do it. Okay, so if you genuinely want change in your life, if you genuinely want to see a little difference, do some of these things we talk about, and then come back a month later and let me know, oh, damn, it didn't work for me. Why? Well, if it didn't work for you, that's unfortunate for you. But if it did, which it does for a whole lot of people, then you should be celebrating and very, very happy with that. Additionally, one more thing is Miss Shawna being patient as hell with me. I appreciate it, but I'm on a roll. This is a full moon coming. We have a full moon coming. And there is also a ritual that you should be doing on the full moon. And I do have a video on it too. This is a free video. It doesn't cost you a damn thing. And then this process takes you all of 3 minutes. 3 minutes out of 24 hours. And somebody tell me you can't do it. Don't go there. Don't do that with me, because I'm telling you you can, and you will, and you should. So watch the video. It's a very brief video. It tells you how to do a full moon ritual. Perform the full moon ritual. Get the mess out of your hair. I mean, Shawna's got her mess getting out of the hair. She's ready to do it. So and she's ready for the full moon.
Absolutely.
So please do this, okay? And if you're trying to bring in other energies, then you need to go to also Shawna's link tree, because she has like bracelets and energy, things that generate, things that bring in, things that utilize energy for you based on you and what's going on with you. And I'll let her talk about those. She's like, wait a minute, you didn't give me a cue.
No. It's okay. I was saying woo for you because you was on a roll, child.
I was.
Yes. So What I make is I co-create. I co-create with Spirit. Spirit helps me with creating these intentional crystal bracelets, earrings, intentional crystal jewelry. Period. Um, and you can check them out on the website or even on the link tree. I also have merch as well. I have crystal infused skincare. This glow is all natural and it's all organic. It's all natural. For some of the giveaways that happened on Monday, you will be receiving your package this week. So you will not be disappointed with what you receive. For the ones that have already purchased and is constantly purchasing, I greatly appreciate it. It is showing that, hey, what you put on your body, what you put in your body, it matters. Um, you can read everything that's on the ingredients because it makes sense. It's not no words on there that doesn't make sense, okay? Or don't know what it is. Everything is natural and organic, even down to the crystals. I do major research. Y'all know how I love crystals. So I talk about them all the time. I got them surrounded by me anyways, right here. So definitely go check all of that out. And I am grateful and thankful for all the support and the love that we get when we do sell our merch and our products and services. So if you want to book a private session with us, you can. You can email us. Um, from the emails that was down below or right beside our names, or even go to our link trees, or even go straight to our website. So
Exactly.
and you
Yep.
won't be disappointed when you do get a reading because we go in detail. I mean, detail. So, and we're
Absolutely.
just a vessel. Like when we do it here, we tell you what you need to hear, not what you want. We don't ever tell you what you want to hear, because this is the wrong place for that. Okay. Now,
Well,
on that note,
unless what you want to hear aligns with what spirit wants you to hear.
absolutely,
I can say, wait a minute now. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know. That's not good.
absolutely. Like, wait a minute. But you cleaned it up. It's cool. You cleaned it up. That's why we work great as a team.
Exactly. Can we talk? Can we talk?
Right,
I'll give you a
right.
topic.
Absolutely. And on that note,
Miss Kim,
Miss Kim,
thank you for your patience.
yes, we
She's
have
like,
the
about damn time.
all right. Look, this is the Seven of Swords. This is telling you it's time to pack up and go, honey.
Get on
That's what
down.
that is. It is time to pack up and go. Only because of the situation that is going on right now. See, ma'am, it's time to go. Um, take what you need and leave what you don't need. Okay, and that is you don't need to deal with no bull crap no more. You don't need to deal with people trying to throw you up under the bus. You don't need to deal with people that's trying to backstab you and be sneaky or anything like that. It's time for you to go. Get them swords. Bye, Heifers. Bye, Felicia. Okay. You got a great new opportunity that's coming to you, and that is the Ace of Wands. Spirit is saying you have the courage to go, do it. And now Spirit is ready to bless you in a big major way. I mean, look at what's coming. This is major growth here, and I love how this is. It is not like, one or two leaves. This is major growth. This is a better for mental, emotionally, everything. Your burden, child, is coming to a close with this 10 of Wands. It is over and done with. The stressfulness, the heaviness, child, let it be free and take the rest. Okay.
New start.
Take
Brand new
that
start.
leap. It is you at the beginning of this deck. This is a zero. This is a new journey. This is a new adventure. If this ain't all up in your face, it's telling you like it's time to do your thing. It's time to do your thing. On top of that, you got the Nine of Pentacles. It is time for you to pick from your harvest. Okay? It's just the seeds that you have planted. I mean, girl, just keep picking up, abundantly picking. You know what I mean? So this was like literally straight to the point, and this is what you wanted to hear and needed to hear all at the same time. But you knew what it was. You know what I mean? You knew what that feeling was and what you was being drawn to. So there you go, love.
Well, I tell you what, you triggered me, Shawna. When I was in high school, we
Uh-oh.
had an old football coach, and
Uh-huh.
this man had rolls on his neck. I mean, he's like, and
Child.
he'd been around forever,
Mm-hmm.
but he was so loved. Everybody loved him because he was funny and everything else as well as a good coach. Anyway, so he in gym class we would have to do certain things. Now, can you imagine me getting all this jumping over a camel, right? The camel thing, remember the camel thing they call it? It's like they jump on
Yeah.
it and the camel back and you have to spin around. I'm like,
Yes.
oh yeah, no, no, it doesn't work. You put this in motion, we're causing a tornado if I'm spinning, but we're not doing this, right? And so but he was so cool. And it's so funny. He was always cool with the heavier kids, especially because he's like, I totally get it. You do what you can do, whatever. And that's like me getting on the ropes and trying to climb to the ceiling. It's like, yeah,
Ooh.
that ain't. I will get up there. I'll maybe do 1, 2, 3, and then I'm done. But it's
Uh-huh.
funny because some of these other kids get on there and he just smile around and go, 0. He just had such a fun 0. And I used to love it when he do that. And everybody would bust out laughing. It was fun. He was such a great coach, but a fun coach. And when you said 0, I'm like, oh my God, you triggered me there. But more importantly, you're looking for peace, Ms. Covey, and you are looking for peace. And it's time. It's time to move on for that. Don't look back. Don't look back. Don't go back. Just say, you know what? Moving forward. Again, you're not going back to any other job you had before. This is not the go back card. So again, moving forward. But we're telling you something you already knew. You didn't need to hear. You didn't hear from us because that little birdie been telling you this for a while. You just needed a house to fall on you to say,
Boom.
yeah, I'm doing the right thing. And the question, your answers will be coming to you. Even beyond us, your answers will come to you. You're going to find the answers the longer you stay, the more the answers will come to you, because again, this is what is meant for you. It's time. And there we go. Moving on. And it's interesting because you're going to be making more money there too, because this is the money card. So, but if you notice, see how the horse's legs are very, very, they're like very slowly trotting. This is not a run. This is not a sprint. You see the legs? They're not like up like this. They are slowly moving forward. So again, this is a process. This has been a process, and it will continue to be a process as you slowly get there. Okay, so do not expect it to be overnight and done and I'm okay, move on. No, it doesn't quite work that way. This is going to be a slow process. So when I would see this card, what I would tell you is have something else lined up, start lining something up. And this is an exit strategy, not time for an exit strategy. Okay, that's kind of what I'm getting for that. Let me see if I see anything else more. Focus when you start looking, and as you start looking, focus on what you want to do. If you're all over the place with your looking, you're not going to find what you're looking for. You have to have focus. But ultimately, what's going to happen? The celebration card. So you are going to get there. You're going to get there, and
with that 3 of Cups as well. It also, when I looked at it, representing new co-workers, new people.
Fun
new
people,
environment.
Positive energy.
Like
Lots of positive energy.
Yeah.
Yep. Like me and Shawna. We're just so positive. We're so good.
So positive.
Absolutely. Next in line, let me check on the emails, make sure there's nobody else that has popped in that I missed. Let's see. If you had a reading last night, please don't ask for a reading tonight, okay? I would appreciate it so we can have other people have an opportunity. With that said, also, folks, by the way, interestingly enough, wonderful enough, a friend of ours whom you probably see on the lives, Miss, I can't, I'm like stumbling.
I got you. I got your back.
Here, Susan Grayson. She wrote a book, and the book has been published. And so we did a commercial for her. So just in case, if you guys have if you're looking at growing, developing, and building your spiritual gifts, and first of all, not coming to our class on Tuesday, I'm asking why. But if you don't, but that's okay. No pressure. Oh God, no, whatever. I'll just sit here in the light, in the dark. It's okay. They'll find me years later by myself because you didn't come and didn't learn. But anyway, moving from that. This is Susan's commercial, and again, this is about her new book, and I've read the book, and it's a good read. It's a nice read because it's not real dense text, and so it's very conversational. Okay, here we go. Oh, wait a minute, that ain't it. That's how you can find it. Now let me get to
Susan Grayson, and I'm here to introduce you to my new book, Love Your Spiritual Gifts. This is a book that's probably like 40 years in the making, and it's here to teach you how to learn, grow, and develop your gifts. It talks about mediumship. It talks about reading the tarot. It talks about all kinds of metaphysical happenings and what I have learned and my experiences. It is published on Amazon, and I think you will love it. Buy it. Thank you.
Awesome
And you can
sauce.
tell it has a little bit of a sense of somebody who maybe made that for her. I don't know. I don't know. Who could that be? I don't know.
Right.
She's a sweetheart. So we actually had a good time making the commercial and doing other things. Also, if you follow her on her YouTube page, she will be posting some excerpts from the book. She'll do some short read excerpts from the book so you can get a feeling of what the book's about. She has some really great, cool stories in there. What happens is she took her 40 years of working in the metaphysical community, and she condensed them down into lessons that she's taught over to other people as well. And then additionally, she wove her stories in there. And so you have some life stories and some good reads and some other things that happened along the way. So you're not just getting a book with doctrine saying this is how you do this, is how you do this. You're getting somebody who says, hey, this was my journey. This is how it worked for me. You may want to try this. And by the way, this is a really funny story about that. And so it's kind of cool. It really is. Oh, and I love it. Thank you, Betasia, whatever your name is, to think that we don't give accurate readings and you do. That is the implication there, and that is kind of insulting. Not kind of. Bitch, get off the camera. Give me a break.
What?
Give me a break.
Bye.
Or as Angie would say, what?
The drama? Could it be me?
Oh, Lord, I have no patience today. I don't know what it was. I don't know.
That good old latte, that
I'm
coffee.
telling you something, all right. Hello from Ireland. Welcome in, Rose. Nice to see you in. Lord have mercy. Let's see who is next in the hopper. Again, if you have a question, ask the question here. You can also email me and we put you on the camera. But if you've had a reading last night, please do not ask for one today. Otherwise, you may feel a little insulted if you're not called on. Again, the insult is not intended. It's just that we're going to share the wealth. Okay? For Light in the World says, what do you see around my living situation? As in, do you see me moving soon and whatnot?
And whatnot.
I'm liking the whatnot.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. Well, that's a bunch that came out. Well, let's get straight to it then. Whatnot. You have the Ace of Wands. There is a new beginning, a new thing happening. Spirit is making this opportunity, a new thing. This is growth, okay? This is that walk away coming out of that whatever that you are in right now, child. There is something new coming in for you, love, and which is really, really amazing. And this is about you growing, maturely, spiritually, financially, even emotionally, growing as a person. You also have the Page of Wands here, and this Page of Wands is definitely talking about some elevation, honey. News of that. I also feel like you're not going to be moving by yourself, okay? Feels like you're gonna have a roommate. This Two of Cups is here, and with that Two of Cups, I feel like this is a person that understands what you are going through. This is a person that is, wanting to get out on their own as well, having an understanding. Like, look, bam, I've been trying to get out of the house too. I'm trying to do my thing, and it's mutual feeling. But Spirit is gonna literally put y'all together. Okay. I also feel like it's time for the burden. It's time for you to, do the walk away and let it go. This is a chapter that's closing for you, and let it close. Okay. Now it's up to you. If you want to stick around with it, stick around with it. But I'm just saying, this is right here letting you know that it is definitely coming to a close. And boy, are you going to be happy.
Heck
You got
yeah.
the sun. You are going to be so happy. It's like bringing the fun back into your life, enjoying life, period. Having that freedom. When I see this is freedom. There's also abundance, and this is major growth for you. But you know what? That's another freedom card, Five of Cups. Look, don't be sad of what may happen with the outcome. Look, you got to go to something bigger and better. It's time. It's time for you to grow all the way up, put them big girl panties on, put them all the way up to your chest and ride, child, okay? So relax and know that spirit is guiding you and got your back, okay? Stop worrying about how this is going to happen. When is it going to happen? My financials, blah blah blah. Okay, stop worrying about and let it go and let it happen. Go with the flow, King of Cups. Keep your emotions in check. Don't allow your emotions to get over you. When you need help, it's okay to say you need help. It's okay to partner with someone that is that has your back. Okay, and saying, all right, cool. If I do it by myself, this is the outcome. These are the pros and cons if I decide to do it by myself. If I decide to have a roommate, okay, here's are my pros and cons with this. And like I said, spirit is going to bring this person into your life, okay? This is going to be, I feel like, a new person, new energy as well. And it's going to be successful. This Empress, this is you coming back, honey, okay? Light in the world. This is that Empress saying, you know what, I just made lemon out of lemonade and it was bomb.com so much so I can sell this sucker. It's better than Minute Maid. It's better than Simply. It's better than all of that. And what it is, there's constant flow, okay? Flow of abundance, flow of finding the beauty within yourself as well, love. So I do see that happening. It's just you got to let go of who you may hurt along the way. You know what I mean? And don't care about that. Look at here. In the near future. Okay? In the near future is definitely happening. No need to worry. Said that already. A year from now, you are going to be a total different person, and you will have this kindleship, this new friendship of someone that is, it will feel like either a sister or brother, depending on who you pick as a roommate. But you will know the vibe will be good. And also, here's your yes. Okay, the yes at spirit is taking care of you and got your back. So I don't know how many more yeses you want, but that's what it is.
Exactly. The list is not closed because there is no list necessarily today, Jester. Jester, I'm free flowing and I'm breaking all the rules because I can, and I'm in the kind of mood. So what we're doing today is, if a question comes along that actually is a question that is something that I think other people will find interesting as well as we do, we're going to answer it. If you ask me where to find your keys, I'm going to ignore you. If you ask me who was the last person that I saw 10 years ago, who I'm loving now, and maybe someday marry, though I don't know their name and I don't even know their address, I'm not answering your question because I'm just in that kind of thing. So what I'm saying is today, we decided to, I decided to, and so Shawna doesn't get blamed for this. I'm the one. I decided to go away from a list necessarily, a formalized list, and go with some questions. First of all, from folks who haven't asked them in a while, and secondly, for some questions that are really helping us to tap our tap spirit. Because and I'm not trying to be mean or just incalcitrant or whatever, though I can
big
be.
Word today.
I know. I pulled that one out. That's a 25-cent one. I gotta deposit some money to the bank.
You gotta
now,
deposit some
I just
money
spent.
for that one. OMG.
I'm telling you.
I love
Anyway.
it.
So
You better talking. What's that word again?
and I like it when the pom poms are moving too, because it makes it accentuates it even more. I
What's
love
that
it.
word again?
2 snaps and a twist.
And around the world. Nuts. You God, I'm
anyway,
talking, Don.
yeah. So I just, it's like it's an opportunity to invite more conversation also for people, because when you're, and what I was saying is, when you go to spirit, when you ask us, because we are going to spirit, we're talking to a higher power. When we have these conversations, the cards are merely a tool. Folks, the cards are merely a tool. The tool just
Yes.
opens up the window or a door of conversation, and then we talk to spirit. And if you have your this is the one thing that I'm trying to help people understand. If you have the opportunity to speak to a higher spirit and to have a conversation on something about your life, do you really want to have a conversation about, should I pick a red car or a blue car? You
Right.
know, or should I, where are my keys? Really, that's the thing you're going to ask when you sit in front of your maker eventually down the road. If that's the way you believe, the first thing you're going to ask him, hey, can I move my car, or can you move your car? Or, hey, did I do whatever? I mean, come on, that's really the question you want to ask. So that's the point I'm trying to make to everybody, is that when you come on here, remember, we're tapping into a higher power. We're tapping into some entity who can maybe give you a key that will unlock another opportunity for you, can unlock maybe even unlock a talent, or even a thought that can spark a whole new fire inside you, which can turn into positive energy, which again leads to success. And that's why I'm doing what I'm doing today. I'm asking you guys, if you really want to ask a question, ask a question.
Yes.
Don't come
You're
to me with the usual crap, because I'm
absolutely.
not saying I don't appreciate it, because I do, but I'm asking you to consider, if you are sitting at an opportunity to speak to somebody who is in a higher, who has so much more, because they have lived many lives and they're sitting on the other side ready to help you with yours, and you're going to come to them and say, where did I leave my keys? I mean, really, that's the key I'm trying to make. So
Well, first
I'm
off,
not being sarcastic. I'm being serious.
yeah. And Angie said it great. Your questions do matter. Okay. So when you let us know, I mean, you really diving deep. You diving deep and you really want to know. It's not just the surface question. Okay.
Exactly. And I like this one. I just saw this one, which I thought was good. Um, Look at this one. I love this. Tarot by Soul Sense. Absolutely. As I follow up as a follow up to my question, you mentioned about unlocking keys. This vision of mine is about providing experience of community that involves opening keys to their soul purpose. I am working on a creative vision at the moment, and was curious about that. And I think that goes back to the question, but the key is, look at that question, look at that conversation. These
Yeah.
are the
Curious
conversations that,
about the nature of its unfoldment. I love it. I was reading the bottom, the rest of
yeah,
it. At dot dot dot. So yeah, that's amazing. Just really tapping in, like literally tapping in, um, having that opportunity, like Don said, to
hmm
speak to an higher power, higher self, and relying back to that. Not about what someone feels or how someone feels. If this is church, I'll be standing and scream, "Preach, Don!" Yes, I love it. I love it.
yes. And again, it's coming from a good place. I'm not coming from a mean place. I'm just reminding you guys, because sometimes I think we need to be reminded that, again,
Mm-hmm.
these are tools. We're not talking to cards. We're talking to spirit. So
Now
if
the
you have a
cards are
chance,
talking to
man,
us. Yeah,
absolutely.
the cards are literally talking to us, and sometimes it's not something that we take ourselves out of it, okay? Because a lot of people will put their emotions, with their feelings, their opinions into it. And hey, I don't know you from a can of paint from the time you've been on here. You know what I mean? Unless we have interacted, but still, anybody that has done a reading with me, I'm not. It's no judgment here, okay? And I'm not coming from a space where, uh, of desperate or thirsty and saying, I gotta read for you, I gotta read for you. No. If spirit pulls us to this, then that's what it is.
hmm
And and when we get drawn to whoever is going through something, Brenda, are you still here? Because your name is coming up. So I'm just wondering if you are still here. Because you had asked the question and we was off in our own thing. And a lot of times, you mentioned this last night, Don, you and Angie talking about, you know, someone feeling sorry for themselves and things like that. And when that comes up, you know, we get into this victim thinking, victim, like, oh, someone did this to me, and so this is how I gotta be. You know, I did this channel message. Oh, and it's up. I did this channel message a while back, and this is timeless. Okay, if it is, it's brought up for a reason because I've been thinking about this, and this message was deep. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna do another one of a channel message, but this message was deep. Of someone needs to hear this, of getting out of it. That's the thing. We talk about it, but no one talks about how to heal yourself and to get out of that thinking, that mindset. So when it comes up, it's like, okay, are you ready to make that change? Are you ready to acknowledge, like, look, I am the one, I, individual, not anybody else. Now you're holding yourself accountable to move forward. Now you already started the process of healing. So check this video out on my channel. It is very deep. It's long-winded a little bit. So check it out on YouTube. It's like very personal to me because this was like my first channel message. So it may seem like all over the place, but it is definitely direct of what victim mentality means. And then the process of how to heal it. Then how to stay out of it. So one thing that I love what we do is we don't just do a reading. We tell you your steps, what to do next, and then the next thing, you know. So when some folks come and ask us just surface questions or general, or you're not really tapping into anything. You're just like, all right, just tell me what, you know, what spirit wants me to know. We told you that last week. Did you apply? We told you that last night. Did you apply? So it's the applying these things.
Absolutely.
And to go forward and to really tap into your higher self, you know. So a lot of times this is something that people really need, and you never know the type of messages that come through for you as we talk. You know, I love how we do when we do a reading and we get off into helping others as well. Or some readings can resonate with others. So it's just like, you know, that trigger, like, oh, shoot, okay, so this I can be doing, or this is what I should be doing.
Hmm.
And this gives you that extra motivation, and you are being inspired as well. You know what I mean? So
And Noah Essam, this is exactly on point for Noah Essam as well.
yes.
Is that because Noah Essam, you came here and I don't know if again it's the vocabulary that you chose or intended, but when you see that when you see about the
You see?
sorry, I see it now. Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. When you when you come here, you if you read what you say, okay, can I get a message of comfort? Uh, yeah, not to be rude, but you came to the wrong place if you're looking for comfort. We're not here to give comfort. We're not if comfort comes from our message, that's wonderful. But when you come to a psychic, when you come to a tarot reader, when you come to somebody specifically and you ask them a question, then again, you're going to get the information that spirit believes you needed to know at that point. Okay. At that moment, this is the information. It may be comforting, may not be comforting. In this situation, this goes again back to victimhood. It's like, can I get a comfort message? Well, we're not your counselors. We're not here to comfort. We're here to give you information if that's what you ask. And then you say, I feel so betrayed, used, abused, and all that, which kind of goes back to victim. It's like, I had no role in this. It was not my fault that I was abused. It's not my fault that I was betrayed. It's not my fault that I was used. And that may very well be. But again, you need to be watching this instead of asking this. You may want to watch this
Bam.
first.
That's your message of comfort. This video. Okay.
Exactly.
This
Yep.
video is the message of comfort.
Yep.
Because that's what you're looking for. That's what you are needing. A lot of folks don't think you are in that mentality, that consciousness, when you're constantly putting it out on someone else. You are there. And not holding yourself accountable. You can bring that comfort in. Here's what you just said. I feel so betrayed, used, and abused. You are feeling that. You are giving them that power. So it's taking it back, taking your power back, and choose to say, you know what, I feel so positive. I feel magnificent. I feel powerful, and I feel like I can overcome what I need to overcome. That's the part of healing. So I talk about that in this channeled message. This message, like I said, I don't know half of what I'm saying because spirit is just flowing the message through, and I just let it be. You know what I mean? And it's very deep. Okay. Now, Brenda, you had mentioned something of finding a solution to your conflict, right? Or finding something. Can you retype your question? Because I'm just getting drawn to you. And you know what happens when we get drawn, child. There
And
is a
Noah,
deep.
Noah says yes, but it was not my fault. I'm not saying it's your fault, or I'm
No,
not
no,
assigning
no.
fault. It's not about fault. Fault is one thing. Victimhood is very different. Okay, fault
Yes.
is one thing. Victimhood is very different. Go check out Shawna's video, and
That
see what her message is there, and it may again give you a different perspective. Because again, comfort is not what we do. Comfort is not ever intended. What's intended is for you to hear the message you need to hear at that point. And if that message brings you comfort, then that's a wonderful thing. But the comfort, your comfort in life, generally speaking, is not really what spirit's about. Spirit's there to give you information and let you know how to move on with your path. Because some of us, I hate to say this, and y'all better right now, if you get triggered, turn down the volume, whatever, for a minute, because I'm going to say something that's going to be hard to hear for some of you folks. So again, trigger warning, trigger warning. I wish I had a video, right? Trigger warning, trigger warning. Are you ready for this?
Go ahead.
Sometimes you chose in your life path, again, turn the volume down for a minute because I'm getting ready to say it. When you come into this world, you came in with a life contract, and some of you chose on the other side that you were going to go through some crap, some grief, and life was not always going to be a linear, happier moment. And this is what you opted for because you had lessons to learn, because your ultimate role here, and I'm going to explain this to you why I say this. Your ultimate role here is your body is the vessel, such as a tape recorder. Your spirit, which has connected you through a silver thread, is a complete image of you, but it is a spirit, and it is the recorder, the cassette tape. And for you too young, those of you too young, figure something else, because I'm going to give you the way I see it in the old way. This is the cassette tape. Everything that you do in the meat body goes to the spiritual body in recording. And then when the spiritual body passes, that recording then goes back to the soul, which is our eternal being, our eternal energy, and is added to our soul until our soul believes it is the most perfected, the best it can be, and then it doesn't come back. We don't reincarnate then. Okay, so again, if you're here, sometimes you chose. You in this body don't know it, but you chose a bit of a rough path because you had to learn life lessons, because those lessons are necessary to help you meet the higher and better self. And if you chose those, sometimes you're meant to go through the crap to get to the cherry on top. Okay, sometimes that's the way life is. And so if you believe that spirit is going to tell you, oh no, I think that you should do this because you're intended to be happy every minute, every day. Guess what? That doesn't work. It doesn't even compute. So what I'm trying to tell you in a very crystal clear way is that, yeah, sometimes life can be rough. And if you come looking for comfort all the time, you're not going to find it from spirit, because there are times spirit does not have a comforting word to give you. They have a very realistic word that you need to hear to help you find your way. But that way may not be the best, most comfortable way, but it is the way in which your path is intended. So now you can turn the volumes up, folks. I'm done. I've already done it, And
But
for
that's
those
what
of you
it
who want to
is.
fight with me and fuss with me about reincarnation, I'm telling you my belief and my thinking and the way that I've seen it from spirit and what they've shown me. I'm not asking to debate this. I don't really care if you believe in that or not, because I'm not telling you what to believe. And I'll ask you not to tell me what to believe in that sense. I'm just trying to share with you the fact that there is a different way of seeing and other people and how they see it. And if you are a Christian, go back to 140 AD and then believe and tell me that the church didn't believe it, because I tell you the church did believe it up until 140 AD, when the church decided that that gave too much power to the people and not to the church. So we're going to change that around. Okay, there you go. But I'm not getting religious. Not getting religious.
No.
Shawna, I just turned off a lot of people. I'm sure they're clicking end.
Good. Hey.
So,
Hey,
you know,
it is what it is. They should
sorry,
know
my
our
dear.
show by
Sorry,
now.
my dear.
They should know our show by now. If we're not talking about Kundalini or the Lord, or we got church announcements at least. I mean, geez, come on now.
And believe me, one more thing, people. Your words are power. Believe in your affirmations. And I say this affirmation for everybody and anybody. If you believe you can't make change, you can. Use this affirmation. You can bring change to your life. Say it like you mean it like you say it. There
Yeah.
you go.
One thing real quick before I read for Brenda. Tarot by Soul Science. I love what you put. I'm in astrology as well when you look at the charts. So that this person put down, if you want to know clues about your karmatic soul's pattern and purpose, check out Pluto and the North Node and South Nodes in your birth chart. And it goes a little bit more detail, and that's individual. So if you never ever read your own chart, it's kind of easy depending on the sites that you go to. It does do a breakdown, but you need the exact time, the day and the time of when you were born.
And location.
And location, right. It is
Yeah.
very important because that matters. Okay?
And Shawna, what is that site you've told me a few times?
I use AstroSeek.
And you type in the information, right?
Mm-hmm. And you go to birth chart, astrology birth chart, and you type in your information. You don't put in no social. You don't put in none of that. You just put in your birth date, the time you was born, and the location, and go from there.
And it tells you, if I'm not mistaken, you've told me in the past this too, that it tells you your sun, moon, rising, all those things, right?
It tells you the whole chart is what is everything that day when you was born, at that time, in that moment, where everything is at. Okay. Horus is another app that will do it also. Thank you, Angie. Okay. So Astro.
What were the two apps again?
Horus.
HORS?
HOROS. Yes.
Or Rose, okay.
Horos.
And the other one?
AstroSeek. Oh, and thank you, TarotBot. Great way to promote yourself, because they just put their site up, their website, and you can do a blueprint. And what a way to get your reading done from Tarot. TarotBot, so thank you.
And you see, folks, how that's not even troll. That's that's the way to do it.
That's a way to do it.
Exactly. We love sharing, and we like helping each other.
Thank you. I'm going to use it, so I appreciate it. So I would definitely love to check you out as well.
Absolutely.
Because you are here supporting us, so why not? Why not support you and other tarot readers as well?
Yep.
That's on our platform. I know a lot of A5 says, which is Miss Angie. Y'all know Miss Angie. So make sure y'all are following her. Julie, which is Love Riot Warriors. Make sure you are following her. Susan Grayson is Susan Grayson. Bam. That's it. And Bonnie, which is Calling on Angels. That's our little crew right there. And who else? Sherry Berry.
Sherry Berry. Lavita.
Lavita.
Dearest Lavita. Love Lavita.
Yes. So definitely.
As you can see, I'm popping the names up there so y'all can see and how to reach them.
Yes. So make sure you use that QR code. And thank you, Tarot by Soul Science. I love that name as well. And thank you for supporting us, because we will. Oh, Scott, how we
Scott.
Scott.
Oh, snap.
Scott, don't yell at us, child. Don't yell at us.
And Scott and Julie will be on tomorrow morning.
Yes, they will be on tomorrow. So make sure you are following both of them. Now, did we get everybody from the choir, from the members of the church? I
If
think we
I'm
did.
not, if we didn't, somebody will correct us. I am
Somebody will
certain.
let us know.
Yes, indeed. But
Oh,
yeah,
Venus Mentality.
yes.
Yes, Venus Mentality. Make sure you check out her channel as well. Whew, child, all of this.
So you were reading for Brenda?
Miss Brenda. Miss
Yes.
Brenda wants to know if her current situation.
Yes.
Let's see if
And
I
while Shawna's answering to Brenda, and as she answers it, you'll see on this side of the screen popping up. This is the weekly readings I did for each of the zodiac signs for this week. So if you have a chance, check them out as well.
Yeah. So it will be okay. Will my current issues be resolved? Here's the Six of Pentacles. Okay. The Six of Pentacles is definitely speaking with that giving and receiving type of energy. Okay. I also feel like that's what it is. It's being resolved. You gotta let it be resolved. You know what I mean? Your focus, Queen of Cups. Be patient, darling. Be patient, Miss Brenda. It will happen. Right now, Spirit is telling you to focus on you, filling your cup up. Focus on your cup, and trust that it will happen. Okay, but here's your breakthrough. Here's another direct in your face. It's Ace of Swords. This is the breakthrough. Okay, this is that miracle happening. That is the sword of I call it the sword of Archangel Michael, cutting through and making it 100% happen for you, and things will start to flow better. You will start to see things differently. But also seeing the beauty in everything that you do. So stay confident. Nine of Cups, stay confident. Know that things will be taken care of. Look at all those cups in the background, like talking about, yeah, I did it, and so what? Next cup. So it's almost to a completion. It's almost to a victory type of moment. So I did do some clarifiers. Guess what? There's a change coming with this death card here. And this change is by you changing. You
Amen.
changing your mindset. You changing your patterns. You changing it. You are the one that's in the driver's seat. Okay? You are making this change. You know it needs to change. Bam, change it. You are changing it. All right. This is like a rebirth. This is something new. This is like, the butterfly has went into a cocoon. Now it's ready to spread its wings and fly. And it's time to walk away from things that no longer serve you. All right. You want something bigger and better for your life, and it's going to happen. It's no more looking backwards. Look, she walking forward like, I got this. And I'm a strut as I walk, honey. I'm not looking back at the rest of the cups. I left it where it's at. Now I'm walking towards something that is for me and it's for my highest and greatest good. You got the Lover's card here, honey. Things are aligning up. This is the success. This is the protection. But look how it's like she's looking into like the eyes and saying, Spirit got your back 100%. Okay. And this is Sagittarius energy here as well. Can we talk about another breakthrough happening? So this is another confirmation, when it comes to this with this Ace of Swords.
That's two aces of swords you did too, because the Ace of Swords was a previous card. The third or fourth card in was Ace of Swords, if I'm not mistaken.
The third card. Yeah.
I was watching. Okay. Santa's always watching.
always watching, y'all.
Yes,
so you better be good.
Yeah. But it's interesting. I love that too, because if I remember right, Shawna, your first card was the Queen or King of Cups, correct?
No.
Which one was the Cups? Queen or King of Cups?
Queen.
Was the second? Yes.
The second.
And remember, that Queen, folks, is on water. She's sitting on water, which means that she's patient, but she's also flexible, because the water is going to bring change. The water is going to bring change. And then right after that was that sword, that Ace of Swords, which tells you the change is going to be a way of thinking, a way of moving something away, a way of moving yourself in a different direction. But again, the thought process, the process of what can I do, how can I do, who can I do, whatever that might be, But those two cards, and then confirmed later down with, first of all, the 8, because the 8 was walking away, and then the Ace of
Yes.
Swords. And to me, I love the 8 because that's the Hollywood ending, in my opinion.
That
When I see that card,
is
I think Hollywood ending right there.
what I mean, and it is. I feel like it's the bougie walk. You
Yep.
know, like I'm done. Be gone. You
Mhm.
know. Matter of fact, you don't have to be gone. I'm gone. I'm gone with the
Exactly.
wind, child.
Yep. So I love all that energy there. Take that energy and
Yes, Miss Brenda.
use it to your advantage. The most important thing, though, Brenda, is make sure that as you make this change, the one thing I got for you was do not focus on destination. What you should be thinking about, what you should be considering, is understanding and appreciating the journey you're getting ready to go on. Because in that journey is the lesson, not so much the destination. So don't try to shortcut it. Don't try to jump there. Make sure that you take the time and work through and move through that journey, because that journey is going to be the important thing. The destination, not so much, in my opinion. And I think that that's why you saw that 8 of Cups. Again, it's that journey, it's that movement, and that direction. And again, why would you change? If you change just to go to, it's not like, okay, I'm going to get Albertsons. Oh, wait a minute, I'm going to go to Safeway. This is not that kind of decision. It's like, hey, I'm driving down the road and I'm thinking about, hey, why don't we take a trip someplace? And you say, you know what? While we're at it, why don't we go over here and stop in Sedona and take a little energy from Sedona? And then let's go over here to Montezuma's Castle and get a little energy from the Native American folks who once were there far beyond anything that we've known, et cetera, et cetera. Do you see what I'm saying? Again, it's a very different thing. So make sure that you take a little time, Brenda, and spend your moments, your lifetime, your whatever it is, enjoying that journey, because it's the journey that's going to pay off for you, not so much the destination in this moment, at this point in this reading. There you go. All righty then.
I saw some lime green behind me, and it ain't the tree. It was Kenny. I was like, wait a minute, what the heck?
All righty then. Next in line is, did we do Light the World?
Yeah, we did Light in the World.
All right. We did Light the World.
And Whatnot.
Oh, okay. That's what it was. Let's see. There we go. Here we go. Rachel.
Oh, my ears are ringing, Rachel. What is going on?
I want to know what to even do. I have 2 vehicles that are having one problem after the other. Are things going to get better soon? I'm trying to decide if I need to sell both and buy new. I don't know. The stress on things are heavy right now. Rachel, your problem is not your vehicle. Well, the root of this problem is not the vehicles. And I'm getting, I'm getting that. I don't know. Rachel, you need to clean house. You need to smudge your house. Yes, the energy.
You gotta, yeah. It's time, love.
Yeah,
energy is lingering around. I mean, like it is.
Yeah, and you, it's you. I don't know where you picked it up from. I don't know. It's not intrinsic in you, but there is an energy that came through. That's there. That's kind of been around you, and that energy needs to be gone. So, Rachel, some of these issues will resolve themselves by getting this energy. There's a negative energy around you, and it is in your house and it is around you. And so you need to be cleansing. You need to sage yourself. You need to get a salt bath. Rachel, the first thing I'd be doing, getting a salt bath. But before you get the salt bath, do me a favor and make sure that you sage the house. Go, and if you don't have sage, go to the grocery store, buy. I don't care what you have to do. Get yourself some sage. The grocery store sage may not be as beneficial because it is still raw, it's wet, so you may have to get to dry. But there's some, I'm sure you can go Amazon, buy and have sage delivered to the house, whatever. Sage your house. Folks, if you haven't saged your house before, you take the sage, you light it, and it smokes because it doesn't burn easy. And then you walk around all the walls, what I do is I do a circular motion and just continue making sure that smoke is getting in. Make sure you dwell in the corners because spirits and yucky stuff live in the corners.
Real quick to add to that.
Yeah.
Open them windows as you sage. Open that door. Let it out. Okay? Let it out. I just wanted to add that as you were talking about saging, because a lot of people will sage and won't open nothing up, and you didn't do nothing.
Exactly.
You
Yep.
know what I'm
So,
saying?
so again, however you want, you can walk along this way. It doesn't matter. I do the circles only because it's my preference. You can, but make sure that you walk along. When you get to a window, do the whole window casing. When you get to a door, do the door casing. Move on to every wall in the house, indoor, inner wall, outer wall, in between wall. I don't care. Do it. Make sure you open those closet doors and do the same thing. Do it throughout the whole house. Sage the entire house. Then do the salt on the front door jamb I talked about. Get that energy out of there. If you have selenite, and you have, like I do, some wands, break them in four. Make sure that you put a selenite wand on the corner of each of the I haven't seen them yet, but
It's on
I'll see it.
yours.
Okay. Is that a troll or not? I wasn't sure
Yeah.
because it looked like it was personal.
Mm-mm.
Okay. And anyway, so take a piece of selenite, put it at the four corners of your lot of your home. Again, the lot, not the home. Make sure the house is in between. Make sure that, again, the lines are around, and create the protection. Doing these things are going to be very good for you, very healthy, beneficial for you. And make sure that you, once you do that, you once you've done the threshold, once you've done the saging, if you want to, again, burn some cinnamon sticks, a cinnamon stick. If you don't have Palo Santo, if you have Palo Santo, burn Palo Santo, bringing the positive energy in. And then again, get a salt bath, because I'm getting the feeling that some of the energy is on you as well. And
Oh yeah, it's
I don't know
heavy.
where you picked it up, but you
That's
need to
what
get rid of
my
it.
ear went like straight, like bam, in the field, in that in look, this is the cards I got for you, okay? Be assertive. You need to cleanse, and that's very, very important to cleanse. And also when it comes to something about, you want to know about your two vehicles or buying something, this is a no, okay? You don't need to sell them, or yeah, selling and buy a new one. No, 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 no. It just needs to be cleansed. And this is a hell no. Look at the
Yep.
exclamation point. This is a hell
Yep.
no. So it's not that, because all you're gonna do is, when you get that new vehicle, the energy is gonna go right back into that.
Yep. Yep.
So it's not gonna matter. This energy is stuck on you, love, and you gotta cleanse it. I mean, like, it's just heavy, and
Yep.
you gotta release it, love.
In
Okay.
that salt bath, also make sure you put a little rosemary. And in your car, put some rosemary in your car, a little sprig of rosemary. Put it in the car, tuck it under a seat. I don't care where you put it, but put a
Mhm.
little rosemary in that car. Give yourself the chance.
Also, when you add to the car, black tourmaline.
Yes.
Okay. So that keeps the negative, that won't even touch your car. Okay. Rachel needs to step out of her fear. We read her often and give her detailed advice, and she's not moving forward. Ooh, Rachel, you gotta move forward, love. Thank you, Angie. So yeah, it's not the cars, honey.
Hmm. Exactly. So you got this, Rachel. You can do this. You can do this.
Yes.
You just have to take the active step. Okay. But and again, the issues. I'm glad you brought the issues, but I'm telling you, those issues were not what you were meant to hear. That's
No.
not that your problem. And Spirit was very clear. It's like, don't get distracted. This is like the magician. Look over here.
Yeah.
This is the bad guy saying, "Hey, I'm going to make you look over here because I don't want you seeing what's going on over here." Okay, as I
Yeah.
steal your wallet, so
As
it's
I'm
like, "Hey, look
like you
here."
see, yeah. As I'm
Exactly.
taking your watch and your jewelry and everything.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So
you're welcome, love. JoJo
Rachel, you got
says
this.
you need to take your power back. So
Hmm.
take back your power, love. I just see her standing in a doorway, afraid to put her feet on the ground. Ooh, Rachel. Oh, and you said you was dreaming about a wolf. Okay, so when a wolf comes up, or wolves come up, that's calling you to be part of a tribe. Okay, and that's also knowing that uh, those can be your spirit animals, letting you know, like, call us in, child. Yeah. Um, when I had a meditation with a client, and they went deep in meditation, and I said, when you come out, write down what you saw, and they were surrounded by wolves, and I said, oh, you just got initiated into your tribe, because it was like a whole um, uh, thing that just happened. So Yes. Okay.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, and as JoJo says here, I'll show you what JoJo says. Is that again, I take back my power from all the places and things. My power is
Ooh.
mine alone. Strong. Absolutely.
Oh my gosh. That was a strong
Yeah. That's
affirmation.
absolutely. JoJo, that's a t-shirt. That's a
Yes.
t-shirt. You need,
Absolutely.
yes, indeed. You need to get on Printify and make that a t-shirt and put it out there.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. You know, absolutely. So who is next? Let me see who is next in line. We got Rachel there. We have Tanya. Tanya says, "Good morning from Kingman. I have got a
Hello,
lot going on. What do you see?"
Miss Tanya. Tanya or Tanya?
I think it's all the same in the end, as long as you don't call her late for dinner. I don't know.
Right. Right. Are you still here, by the way? Is the
Oh, that's a good
question.
question. Dun, 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 dun,
You welcome,
dun.
Rachel.
Absolutely. Yeah,
Yes.
she's
She's
here.
talking about
Okay.
she come in with the name. It's that. I told you what it is. Say it right.
Exactly.
Okay, let's get your reading. Hey, the cards are flying out, love. Oh, you are so feeling stuck. Let's get the rest of them because they are definitely coming out. Ooh, and trying to get my attention. Okay, so I'm going to also do some clarifying, but you are feeling stuck with the Seven of Pentacles. You feeling like things are just stagnant. They just staying where they are at. Honey, and you are kind of over it. You're like, all right, when is the next move? Is something gonna happen? When? And you're just waiting and waiting and waiting. You're ready. You're waiting for the bloom to happen. You're ready for the flowers to happen on the plant, right? Because this is giving you all green and all of this. You like, I'm ready to smell. I planted this. I'm ready for the lemons to come out. I'm ready for the oranges to come out. It's like that. It's like that just stuck feel. You have the Page of Cups here, and this Page of Cups is saying, there's either someone is coming with a message, or it's going to be a new person, bringing a message to you. And I feel like with this message that's coming, or messenger coming with information or something or knowledge for you, you're going to need to act fast with this Knight of Swords. Okay, you are going to need to make moves, not sitting around trying to figure out what to do or how to do it. This messenger that's coming in is going to help you make the decision to go forward. Okay, you have the Justice card here, and I feel like what's the message that's coming through for you is something that is going to bring balance into your life with this Justice card. Let's see what this Justice card is about, because it's like truth happening. Also, I feel like something is working out in your favor as well because of the decision of you taking action, you being actionary, because of that. Oh wow. So this was a struggle. This was something with this Five of Wands here. This was like some type of struggle that you were having of moving forward. But look at the outcome. The Sun card. This is like setting you free. This is that freedom, but also you get to be optimistic and positive all at the same time. At the same time, it's just being open to the abundance that's coming in for you. I feel like this is tapping into that inner child as well. You have the Three of Cups. This is going to be a celebration, child. I love it. A celebration of the information that you will be receiving, of the outcome that you will be receiving. I just feel like it is that type of energy. Also, you got the Page of Swords. What is happening is that information that you are receiving, you are ready. You are on higher ground, love. You are definitely ready for what's to come, and which is really, really, really amazing. But this is the part of staying positive. This is coming out of the stuck feel. Okay, that stagnant feel of what's going on, to being patient. Be patient, wash your hands of it, and let spirit take over. Let spirit do what they need to do, honey, because what they're trying to do for you, or what they're doing, not trying to do, but what they are doing is doing for your highest and greatest good. Okay. Um, but I see things working out literally for you. This is telling you not going backwards, having that courage to keep going forward with this 9 of Wands, and having the courage and persevering. Okay, persevering. Not to look. She's not looking backwards. She's looking forward. She's protecting herself. Ain't nobody coming on this side of the fence to mess with me, honey. Because if they do, I got them. I got them, and I'm waiting for them. So that is perfect. I take my power back from all places and things. I love that, JoJo. That is amazing. Amazing. So that's what I got for you, love. Your mic's
The
not
only
on.
additional,
Okay.
I figured it out there. I'm like, duh, 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 duh. The only additional thing that I can add to you is that you can't fix everybody's everything. You cannot do that. So make sure that as you move forward, as you migrate through all of this that you're going on, make sure that you are aware again that you can't be everybody's everything. You can only be you. And if it is not enough for some people, it's not enough. That's on them, not you. Okay. So go with knowing that. Most important, again, be you, be your highest, best self. Always strive to be that highest and best self. And if that doesn't work, then guess what? That nothing else you can do. With that said, if you have a birthday this week or last week, and our nation has one, so we're gonna do one for it too, then this is for you. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Hopefully somebody out there has a birthday. Therefore I just wanted to play it. What the hell? It's all good. Anyway, next in line. Who is next in line? Let me check it out here. Boom, 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 boom. Here it is. There we go. This is Candace Boswell. Candace Boswell. Will I lose my grandma soon? Because I really don't want to, and I'm terrified of the thought of losing her. I have a feeling she's not going to be here much longer, but I would like to know if the spirits know the answer. Should I know anything about my... And there's more to that question. Let me see what else is on that question that I cannot see. 1 second. Okay, what the heck? There we go. Should I show about anything about my grandmother? Okay. Let me get a feel for that. Huh. I think you're I think you may be premature on that. I think you may be premature. I am not getting the imminent the imminent demise, and that's the energy that you're kind of putting off there. No, I don't think she is going to be crossing that bridge, the light bridge yet. I don't see that. I think that she has some more time with us. But I would suggest that you have all the conversations you need to have, because you're being drawn to this question because, again, you know the inevitability. The most important thing to do is have those conversations with her of things that you want to make sure that you have as memories after she's crossed that light bridge. And so I would be reaching out to her. I'd be having the conversations. Is she here infinitely? Absolutely not. Is she leaving tomorrow? I don't sense that at all. But yeah, she will eventually pass. And so my feeling is that your spirits are telling you, take advantage of the time you have while you have it, because I don't know if it's a reflection about her time here as much as your time with her. Do you see what I'm saying? I'm trying to be clear with this because, again, there's 2 ways you can read that. And again, I think you're feeling like she's not going to be with us. She's going to die again very quickly. But I think what the energies are trying to tell you is that take the time you have with her, take the time and spend time with her. Make sure that you give that time because, again, she does have a finite time. We all do. But the question for you is: have you had enough time with her? Have you spoken with her enough? Have you learned enough from her? Have you have all the stories that you need so where when she's gone, she'll be bright and vivid in your memories, so she'll live on, because she always will live on. She's going to live on anyway. She's going to go to the next step, but she'll also live in your memories as long as you have them. So I would flip the script on you and focus on your time, the time that you have with her, the remaining time you have with her, and make sure you get the most of it. So therefore, when time has come and that exit strategy is kicked in, that you know that you have wonderful memories that will last you a lifetime. Did you pick anything else up on that, Shawna? Are you?
The only thing that I got, you know, I'm being blunt and I'm being straightforward. If y'all know me, I am. But death, I see death differently, and I see death as only an illusion. I find it as, um, you know, okay, I felt a spirit here with me because they just got my attention. I'm like, who's rubbing on my arm? And it was just like that. So I find it as a point where it's like your own personal team that got your back. You know what I'm saying? On the other side. But regardless of, you get used and attached to the physical part, to the physical, that's the human being. That's what makes us human being. But I just feel like death is only an illusion. This is not the only realm. You know what I mean? We're just in 3D right here. But there's other realms and there's other things that they will always show up and help you along your path, along your way. They serve their purpose, and at the same time, they continue to have a mission. And some stick around, others, get reincarnated, and others has a bigger, purpose in doing something else bigger and better. Not taking away from that physical sense, but it's just it becomes a lot when you just put your all in the attachment. I've had to make peace with mine, because I've had ones that's really, really close to me pass away. But I'm just saying, like, all right, so you're not just here on the physical realm, you just on the other side chilling with me and making sure I'm still taken care of. You know what I mean? So I just see it differently. Um, but they still around you. I still talk to my people all the time. I talk to my dad. I talk to my grandfather. I talk to others I don't even know. I have anytime I will have a reading done or a mediumship reading. My great grandmother always show up. No, it's my great no my great grandmother always show up, and I'm like, I've never met her. I never met her, but she always shows up. And so I'm like, oh, so she just part of my home, part of my group, But see, they always looking out. So being that physical attachment, yeah, it may hurt in that moment, but that's that part of you have to let go because they will want you to let go, in the sense of, but you have those memories. You have, like what Don was saying, you have those memories, and that's what you hold on to.
And make more. Do not wait. Make
Yes.
more while you can, because once that opportunity is gone, you can't get it back.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
cannot get it back.
And we tell you this to say, no matter where you are, go make more memories, okay, with your loved ones. Anytime someone comes up in your mind, okay, anytime someone comes up in your dream or you hear their name, call them. Reach out to them. Go see them. There is a reason why. You never know what the state that they may be in.
That's right.
Okay. So when we say, and then you will kick yourself in the butt if you don't.
Yep. And that's why you were drawn to ask the question, because again, you need to listen to the questions that you were drawn to ask.
Right.
So
Right.
there you go. There you go.
Yeah. So.
Let's see who else was next. We have somebody who's working on trying to get in on a live, so we're
Okay.
hoping they'll pop in very soon. I've responded to their email and they've again touched base.
Was it Shay? Was it Venus mentality?
It was. Christy Hadley, you get a reading. But give us a question, and again, please be cognizant of a question that really something that is I don't know, worth the conversation with other people. That's the thing. And we have somebody here. Let's bring them in.
Sauce.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hey,
Oh, let me get
Hi.
y'all, please go check her out. She is bomb.com on YouTube. She has her own YouTube channel. I'm just giving a little plug real quick.
What's your YouTube channel, Shay? Let's put it up there. Which one is it?
It's Venus Mentality.
One word, 2 words? How is that?
2 words.
It's 2 words.
All right, and that's on YouTube, right? Is that
Yes,
YouTube?
it's on YouTube.
Let me know if you guys can hear me. I'm outside. I might move inside. It may be a little better.
We can hear you fine, but can you hear us?
Okay. I can hear you guys.
Okay, cool beans.
Beautiful.
Yes, let the sun hit your child. Be
Yes.
outside.
Look, not too much though, because it does get really hot out here, but just enough, just enough to get some light codes and some vitamin D.
I know, right? Right? Absolutely. To have that
Hey,
third
which part of the country
eye
are you in?
touch.
What was that?
Which part of the country are you in?
I'm in Colombia right now.
The country of
I'm
Colombia?
in Medellin. Yeah,
Oh
Medellin.
my
I
gosh,
came back
how
to
nice.
Medellin.
Woohoo.
Yeah, I've been here since March.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Are you living or still traveling?
I'm still traveling, but I don't know. I wonder if Medellin will become a place that I live. I really do like it here. It's not close to the beach because I'm a water person, but there's so many waterfalls around that I think I could live with that. But yeah, for the most part, still traveling, but thinking outside, or thinking in the future as well.
Heck yeah,
Awesome.
why not? Why not?
Right?
Yes.
Shay, do you have an email address that you can put up for people, or if people want to reach out to you to connect with you?
Yeah,
you do
so
readings, I'm guessing, right?
what was that?
You do readings and stuff?
I do readings.
Yeah. So if you give us your email address, I can post it up here for you as well.
Yeah. What is a good way? Maybe if I could send it in the private chat.
If you can,
Oh,
if you
yeah.
can access private chat, do it. Yeah, absolutely. There you go.
Awesome.
Yes. And Shay, while you work on that, what is your question? What you want to know? What you want to know?
Oh my
Inquiring mind.
goodness, you guys. So we've been working on this for a while, but like finances have been such a big thing for me. And like I've been working hard. I did get a couple of new writing gigs, but it's like only paying like $100 an article. And I'm like so grateful, that I got the opportunity. But I'm like, I need a little bit more spirit. Like, what is blocking me? What am I not seeing? Like, yeah, so I'm just wanting some clarity on that. What is it that may be blocking me that I don't see myself? Any messages that you can get from that? Because that's where I've been struggling the most.
Well, I'm excited because I just got some messages that come through. So I just want to let you know you're about to have a tower moment. Okay?
Oh,
You're about to have a tower moment. Spirit is about to shake your world. I just got chills on my back, child. You about to have a huge tower moment. And this is
my
good.
goodness.
This is nothing negative. Okay.
Okay, 'cause I was about to
Nothing
say,
negative.
man, I don't know. I
Oh
don't
my
know if I
gosh.
could do the tower moment.
And you got some cards sticking out here. So let me grab this card. So I was like, wait a minute, something just caught my eye. Okay, so you got more messages coming through. Spirit is like, did you not see these? Okay, listen. You are going to have a tower moment, and this is like a new beginning. Okay, it's time to shake your world up. It's time to get uncomfortable. All right, that's all of what that tower moment in this case is. What I'm saying, it's time for you to get uncomfortable. All right,
Okay.
no more comfortability, no more nothing. Shoot, you traveling the world for a reason. Okay, so
I
know
know.
that you got news of money coming in. I'm just saying. Page of Pentacles. You've been
Blessings.
asking, Spirit is going to deliver. The universe is
Yes.
definitely going to deliver. This is fresh new energy too, though. Okay? Because of this new moment, this new coming out of your comfort zone type of thing. This is definitely a different way of reaching people, okay? But it's coming to you, and this is a big pentacle. It ain't small. It can't even fit in her pocket type. You got to put this in the backpack type
Perfect.
pentacle. You know what I
I
mean?
like the sound of that.
Right? Okay, so you have the high priestess. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Continue to do what you do with that skill, with your gifts.
I feel like I already know
But
what it is that you're alluding to, especially when it comes to like putting myself more out there as like a reader, or just, when I get downloads and, feeling the call to share these messages. I've been very hesitant and, kind of keeping to myself, trying to go other routes because like I don't feel like I'm ready, or I feel like most of all, I feel like, there may be people who just don't hear me, and I'm just like,
you just read
I
that
stay away
card.
from that. But I think that's the uncomfortability you're talking about, because that is an uncomfortable thing for me, putting myself out there. And
You are
slowly but
getting
surely.
pushed. Yes,
Hmm.
you are definitely getting pushed. You just read your own card, so I'm not reading this card. You already read it, so bam, there you go. Okay, you just read it. It was what it is. Look, you have the chariot. Oh my gosh, let me just read how many hop the major arcanas. One, two, three, four,
Hmm.
five major arcanas here. The number five. You know what the number
That's been
five
coming up.
represents?
Change, divine order, change, intervention. Yes.
Boom. Victory. Guess who's in the driver's seat? And guess what she is holding? It's
A
not
wand.
forgetting that you are the magician. It's not forgetting what you
Mm.
bring to the table. Okay. You just needed to hear confirmation, doggone it. That was it. Um, oh wow. The tower card came out too, A5, Angie says. So
Another
you got
wand. How beautiful.
yes, and this is based off of your career, but look at the growth. Spirit is definitely ready to step you up. You got to be the one to help step yourself up. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. I needed
Don't
to
miss
hear
out on the
that.
opportunity. Don't miss out on the opportunity that Spirit is definitely trying to put in your face. Okay, you're
Mm-hmm.
stuck right here. You stuck at looking right here.
Mm-hmm.
You see how Spirit is pushing that? Look, this came out the cloud. Look at that. That's coming
Mm.
out the cloud. So that is your blessing. That is your cup. Here is news of elevation. This is news of growth. This is news of you becoming and expanding.
Mm.
Okay. And you are ready for this because look at the mountains in the back. You are ready to
Sure am.
overcome those.
Okay. All new challenges I had to overcome.
Child. Look, you got the two of cups here. You're not going to work by yourself. Someone is going to be helping you get to your goals. They are going to help you along your way. So much so you're going to be helping them too. So you're going to be coming into some type of partnership, okay? And this is Spirit going to put this person in your life. All right. And as Spirit put this person in your life, know that this is a divine connection that you have. You're going to have mutual ideas, mutual goals for the both. And you want to see both win. Vice versa. You are going to they're going to fill your cup up. You're going to be filling their cup up. You know what I mean?
Yes,
And, and,
ma'am.
and that's the great thing. And that's the great thing. You got the judgment card, another card for you to come out your comfort zone. Okay? This is coming out your box, love. And as you come out your box, Spirit is like, bam, you've been listening. This is your calling. This is your calling. The Hierophant. Can I say, yes, the Hierophant. It is being open, of that spiritual growth that you're going through. Also, you know, people are going to be coming to you for information, for advice, for knowledge. So the high priestess and the Hierophant, hot dog. I'm done reading for you because you read your own thing right here. You already know what it was. You just needed
I
confirmation.
needed to hear it though. I needed to hear it to make sure that I'm on the right path. I I just needed to hear it. So I appreciate it because,
Yes.
I've been trying to like, again, just go down different routes and just, okay, like you stay in the safe zone, but I needed to hear like
Nah.
it's time to move out of that. And I'm just gonna try my best. I'm just gonna continue to do what I'm doing, but just even more. Like every time I get like a message, instead of for just writing it down and keeping it in my notebook, I'm going to allow myself just to post it. Who cares if I only get 3 likes? It's just someone out there may need to hear what I
Don't
have to
worry
say.
about the numbers. Don't
Yeah,
worry about the numbers.
I'm
Because
a
just
Virgo.
check
I'm
this out.
so hard on
You
myself.
know me, I am too. I am too. But here's the thing. Don't be focused on the numbers, because the numbers will drive you crazy. Because you think your message is that important, so everybody needs to hear, right? But it's
Mhm.
all about timing. The more you out there, the more you get out of your. I'm telling you, spirit is about to shake you up, girl, and
Mm.
you better get ready, because this is by spirit. This ain't by you. This is by spirit, and it may hurt. I'm just giving you a warning. It may hurt. This is a 2x4 going upside your head type of thing. It may hurt, but it's gonna be worth it. It's like
Mm.
on the cartoons, or like back in the day when someone hit someone upside their head, they saw the stars and the birds
Uh-huh.
going around their head. That's this moment. That's this moment that you're having.
Okay.
What did you get,
Okay.
Don?
I was just so busy watching and enjoying. You guys, I was distracted. I was enjoying the reading. I'm like, okay, I'm liking this. I'm out of the loop. Plus the comments too, because people have been chatting in, which is wonderful. So
Yes.
lots
Yes.
of
Thank
energy.
you,
I'm loving it.
A5. By the way, I read what you said. Thank you. Thank you for that.
Exactly.
Because your
Yeah, that's
girl
what
did
caught
plant the
my.
seeds.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, the most important thing is I feel like you have to own your own power, be in your own power, and feel your joy. And again, by you sending out that positive joy and that positive feeling, it's going to come back to you. So I just feel that you're okay and you're going to be okay. But most importantly, always
Mm.
know that you are blessed and protected, highly blessed and
Mm.
protected. And
Yes.
so
Thank
as you move
you.
forward, you will find the way, because the light will happen. The light, you are the light. So you shine in
Right.
front of you and it comes. So
Thank
I
you.
don't think I don't see any blocks right now. I don't see any major blocks or things that have been thrown up in front of you.
Interesting.
I don't think that's
Okay.
the case. I think right now it's just you having the focus that you need to make sure you stay focused, make sure you're
Mm-hmm.
doing what you need to do, but do
Mm-hmm.
it with, again, love, light, and intention. And when you
Mm-hmm.
do, those doors will continue to open up. I think that you are following your path. You are truly on your path, and
Thank
stay
you.
on your path. And when you deviate, believe me, they're going to send you to spirit. They're going to send you to notice. You will get it, and they'll
You
say,
ain't.
"Okay, it's time to." And they'll do it with finance. They'll do it with opportunities. They'll start drawing them back, and you won't be getting what you need. But you're not there right now. This is not where you are.
Okay, good. Because I'm just like, why am I not rich yet? What?
Because you got to put that work in. You
Huh?
got to put that work in. And you got
Oh
to. Here's
yeah,
the reason.
yeah,
Here's the
yeah.
reason.
Well,
You got to release the fear
Mhm.
there's a lot of
of
fear.
having work,
Yep.
of
Mm-hmm.
having success. You got to
Mm.
release that. A lot of times people say, oh, I want to be successful. Well, you got to release what comes with that. Okay? Because
Yeah,
there's an underlying thing. You like, wait a minute, but I ain't trying to put the work in. Well, that's what you daggone fearing. So
yeah.
don't be afraid to put in work. What you got to say, Don?
Well, the other thing that I was getting from that, Shay, is that um, you got to be worthy. You got to feel worthy. And it's
Mm,
like you even thought, it's like,
mm.
in your voice, you could hear you're like, I'm not sure I'm worthy. And it's like, hell yeah, you are. And if you don't believe you're worthy, why is spirit going to come to you and give you worthiness? It's like,
Yeah,
you've got to know that you are worthy. You really have to understand and believe you're worthy. And when you do, then don't be surprised when it happens. But if you're telling yourself, oh gosh, I don't know if I'm worthy or I'm ready or whatever. Well, as long as you believe that, spirit's like, well, then you aren't. Because if
right.
you are, you won't be asking the damn question.
There you go.
So own that you are worthy, own that you are ready, and then again, that's when the doors start opening. So you're there, you're
Yeah.
getting there.
Blessings.
Yes. But
Blessings.
remember, Shay, use your words wisely, because you said about, am I gonna be there? Whatever. Not gonna. I am. I
Cause you,
am.
cause you
Mm,
still will be on it. You know what I
Exactly.
mean?
Yep.
mhm,
Anytime you put an ing, if it's
Hmm.
not saying attracting, then you're
mm,
still going to be or attracted. I attracted abundance. I attracted, viewers. I attracted. Now we're
mm.
speaking in past tense. So you
I
see
like
what I'm
that.
saying?
Yeah.
It's changing your
Uh-huh.
words, changing your
Yep.
mindset, and believe in that.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah.
Yep. If
I
you
need to
again, if
hear
you
that.
tell
Thank
somebody
you.
I'm broke all my life, you will be broke all your life. You know,
Absolutely.
I tell somebody I can't get ahead, you will not get ahead. But if you
Mm-mm.
tell the universe, hey, I'm here, I'm ready, and it is time. You know,
Mm-hmm.
again, put it out there. You know, don't block
Absolutely.
it. Don't block it. Bring it in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Also,
Thank
when
you
you
for
when
that.
you say that, it's also saying when you're talking about the blockage, it's like, nah, I remove all blockage.
Hmm.
Okay, so
Yes.
there is no obstacles, no barriers stopping me from being great and wealthy
Mm,
and rich and abundant and
mm,
all of that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's
that's
changing
right.
your words. The power is in the tongue. Okay, you got to,
Thank
when
you,
you
Linda.
speak it, it is straight and bigger of the, this is law of attraction.
Yeah, I definitely
Law of
need to
attraction.
focus on my words because they're not always nice.
Well,
They're
make them
definitely not always
nice.
nice. I know we're
Look,
working on
you
it.
got
We're
to be,
working
you
on
got to
it.
channel Tina Turner, then channel her, child.
Okay.
Because he
True.
said we might start it off, you might like it nice and whatever. And now she
Ah,
goes and we like it rough.
do some proud Mary.
Yes, a
Hmm.
proud Mary.
Yes.
It's just part of my journey, but I thank you guys so much for the beautiful
You're
messages.
so welcome. We look forward
Definitely
to
needed to
your
hear all of
videos.
this.
We look
What was
forward to
that?
your, I said we look forward to your videos.
Yes, be on the lookout. Thank you again for the encouragement and the motivation. Definitely will just, lean into the uncomfortability more. But I definitely feel like I'm ready to just, put myself more out there. But just, releasing the fear of judgment. That's definitely a big thing for me. Releasing the fear of judgment.
Hey,
Yeah.
it takes big kahunas to come on here and show your pretty face and say what you gotta say, because people will judge you and criticize you and cancel you out, but bump that. Don't even worry about that. Spirit is like got your back. Literally. Spirit has your back.
Blessings. Blessings. All right, then. Well, thank you again so much. I'm just going to hang out in the chat room with you guys.
Awesome
And I don't
sauce.
know, one of these days I would love to get on and do a reading with you guys.
Yeah,
What is
You
in the
just
flow?
did.
absolutely.
Yes,
Good.
and it did, and it wasn't painful, was it?
No,
No, it was fine. It was good. Just the exact medicine I needed.
absolutely. Remove that self-doubt. Okay. Remove that
We're
doubt.
working
Absolutely.
on it. We're working on
Trust
it.
your words. Trust your words.
Blessing.
Trust what you feeling, and that's the intuitive. That's the intuitive part.
Blessings.
But you are the high priestess.
Just needed to remember that. That's all. Just
Yes.
needed to remember.
Okay.
Thanks,
Blessings.
Shay.
All right.
Appreciate it so much. Have a good day.
No,
Have a
Blessings.
thank
great
you.
one.
You too.
Bye bye.
Bye.
I
That's
love the live
I
readings.
love it. I love it. Because now
Fantastic.
we lay down the law. It's like now you meeting your uncle and your auntie, and we about to get into you. We worse than your mama and daddy. You don't want to see auntie and uncle come up. You like, who told them what I did at school?
Exactly. Exactly. Well, Shauna, I think we are about done. We did a good little bit of time. We got some energy out there. It was
Yes.
good having some live people on again because it takes a whole different energy, which I think is
Yes.
wonderful.
Yeah.
And for let's see, what was I thinking here? Oh no.
We was going deep. I was about to be like, is Barry White about to show up?
Yeah,
Child.
I don't know what I was thinking there. I was like, got distracted, allowed myself to be distracted, but it's okay. Anyway, what's up for the weekend? What you doing for the 4th of July?
Well, the mother is
The
coming in.
mother,
The
the
mother
mother.
is coming in. She was like, "Can you want me to come on 4th of July?" I said, "Well, Ma, it's up to you. I mean, you probably be the only person on the plane, but it's up to you." So she's coming in the day before, so which is good. Get her nice and rested, and they may be having some things downtown, but I know they are partying all weekend long. So we don't know. I know we went to the beach. Oh yeah, real quick. I want to I'm not rubbing it in anybody's face, but I am. We went to the beach the other day, and I say it was around like 5 o'clock ish, right? And the sun doesn't go down here until like around 8 o'clock. But so people started coming to the beach and we're just chilling. We didn't do the whole Sunday mimosa thing like we usually do, with the big old tent and everything. We had a little umbrella, had a little cart, had our chairs. I had my book, I'm reading it, and we're chilling. Kenny's being the DJ. He was sucking at first, and he got back on, and then he sucked some more, and he got back right. So he was the DJ for the people that was around us, which was cool. Next thing you know it, we're looking out to the water. This dolphin comes up out of the water, splash, do like a whole show for us.
Oh, how
And we
nice.
were like, what the heck? I was like, thank you, Spirit. We ain't been back in the beach in a minute, and this is how you wanted to say welcome back? I take it. And it was literally right in front of me and Kenny.
Nice.
And I mean, just came up. For a good minute or 2 minutes of giving us a whole dolphin show. And I was like, I think he was showing off for a mate, because I don't know if it's mating season for the dolphins, but they do that to show off, their skills, how far they can come out and everything. But I just think that was just so amazing. So yeah, I'm rubbing it in your face. I saw a dolphin. Yes. And I thought that was really, really, really awesome. The last time something awesome was at the beach was when we was in the Dominican Republic, and it was like almost our last night there. So we just chilling out on the beach, and we was talking about like, dang, we don't want to go. Why we gotta go? Blah, blah, blah. And the next thing you know it, a pure white horse came out of nowhere.
Oh my gosh.
And it was just galloping down the way. And all of us looked at our cups like this. Are we seeing what we seeing, or is we having too much to drink here? So, and it was just, it was like slow motion. And I was just like, thank you, Spirit. Should I jump on the, is this for me? Is it my birthday gift? So, yeah. So I'm just like, okay, another amazing moment. So, dolphins and horses and all this great stuff. Why? Once the angel come down, I'm gone, y'all. Y'all might as well see. Or a mermaid try to take me out to the ocean. And I'll see y'all later, child. I'm going back. I'm going back home.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Yeah, so we really don't have too much planned. Just getting the house together for Mama. And she's going to be here like a week and a day. And I guess I got to make reservations for everything. So,
yeah.
What are you doing?
Yes. I don't think we have much. We're going to do, go, I think, do a wine tasting drive down through southern Arizona for this time. Somebody asked if we're in Arizona. Yes, we are in Arizona. Some of us are in Arizona. Some of the people who read for you are in Arizona. Shawna is in Florida, as she very clearly stated, because she has ocean, she has water, she has whatever. And in Arizona, we don't have oceanfront property. So one of the things we have to give up, but we have our blessings too. But anyway, yeah, we are in here. So if you're traveling through, whoever it was that mentioned that, if you're traveling through, send us a message in advance.
It was tarot by Soul Science.
Oh, is that who it was?
Something about going to Sedona.
Yeah, I saw that. I remember the message. Yeah. So when you're coming through, let us know in advance. Who knows? We may be able to get together and do some drinks or some lunch or something. And we have a whole tribe here that likes to do that, as you can tell. Do. Yes.
Yes,
indeed.
new beginnings.
Yeah,
new beginnings.
Open that window. Yes.
Yes.
Indeed.
And
then,
who knows? We can be for the rest of the year. Our group is getting bigger. We may be doing, a retreat or something of all of us getting together. We got together last year, and that was amazing.
It was. It went impromptu and quite fun, to say the least. Yes. Under the Psychic Palooza 2. There you go.
Yes, part 2.
Exactly. Don't forget, if you have a need or want for anything metaphysical and you don't know where to go, we do know where to go. You need to reach out to Miss Shawna, and here we go. as we wish you a happy 4th of July, we're going to put up that little
Yes.
picture. That's me in front of it. So cute. How sweet. Anyway,
Sweet.
but more importantly, it is if you're looking to get a reading from Shawna or me, check out our email and email us there. You can also go to my Etsy shop, which is my next commercial.
Yes.
And also, if you're looking for my logo, which is right here on a t-shirt, on a mug, such as this one, or if you're looking for a phone cover, whatever, it's there. It's just go.
It's all there.
Do it and check it out. And additionally, if you're looking to do a reading, you can do it through Etsy as well. Super. And then if you, Shawna, can you give the church announcements, because you do it far better than I do?
I got the book right here. I'm just kidding.
Oh, well, she is ready today. She is prepared.
No. Church announcements. I will not be on here on Monday for tea time because I will be picking up my mother, but I will be back on here on Thursday with my brother from another mother. Same time, whatever time that may be.
Ish.
Ish. Okay, and we can do free readings. Now, here's the church announcements. Love Riot Warriors and Scott will be on tomorrow. So if you did not get any readings today, you are more than welcome to check them out tomorrow. So make sure you are following them, subscribe to them, so you will know and you won't miss it. Okay. Sunday. We got A5 Says, Miss Angie and Sherry Berry, and you never know who may be on the live with them. On Sunday at 3
Ish.
3-ish. Okay. Doing free readings as well, so please check them out. On Monday, nothing. Tuesday, back with the week started, we got Miss Julie, which is Love Riot Warriors, and Miss Susan Grayson, which she just wrote this wonderful book. So make sure you check them out. Them out on Tuesday for free readings. Also check out her book. You can purchase that out on Amazon.
And I'll run the commercial right now just to make sure you guys saw it.
Hi, I'm Susan Grayson, and I'm here to introduce you to my new book, Love Your Spiritual Gifts. This is a book that's probably like 40 years in the making, and it's here to teach you how to learn, grow, and develop your gifts. It talks about mediumship. It talks about reading the tarot. It talks about all kinds of metaphysical happenings and what I have learned and my experiences. It is published on Amazon, and I think you will love it. Buy it. Thank you.
Yes, no tea time on the 3rd. You are correct. You are correct. Tuesday evening, if you want to discover your gifts and want to dive deeper, please email. Let me get my puff right. Please email this lovely gentleman down there, okay? And you will be part of a bigger tribe, an even bigger tribe of non-judgmental when it comes to skills, no criticism, no nothing, and where you can grow and practice, okay? And then back on Wednesday, we got Sonoran Mystic Tarot and A5 Says, and Miss Kina as being the moderator for free readings as well.
And Julie and Bonnie in the morning.
Yes, Julie and Bonnie, calling on angels, Love Riot Warriors. They will be on in the morning. So there is no excuse to be part of the group or get some information or dive deeper and just come and hang out, you know? So Yeah. So as far as in the sick and the shut in, we are going to send love and light to Miss Aunt Marilyn. Okay. For Linda, and whoever else that is, you know, not up to part and need a speedy recovery, we send all that. And for ones that are transitioning, we send our love as well. So yeah, back to the pastor.
We need the choir music to get us out of here, right?
Right. We need the choir music.
And the tambourine. Gotta get the tambourine.
We about to take the we about to take up the collection while the pastor get ready to let us out.
Absolutely, absolutely. Most important, folks. While you're, if you enjoy what you saw, if you appreciated it, make sure you pass the word on. How you do it? You hit the share button. You also
Yes.
take the information and share it to somebody else. And because if when you share it, the person you share it to was meant to know at that time. So make sure that, again, you share the wealth. Let them know that somebody's out there who may be able to give them some direction if they have it or if they need it. Also, hit the likes and loves and follows and subscribes. And believe me, if you click on that button to go to YouTube, if you don't hit subscribe, you wasted your trip. So please make sure if you go to the YouTube channel, hit subscribe. If you're on my channel, please pop over to Naturally Divine Goddess Tarot.
Yes.
If you're on her side, please pop over to mine. Hit the same
Yes.
one, okay? We would appreciate that very much. Don't forget to click out on Sonoran Mystic Tarot, the 12 readings for the tarot signs, for the zodiac signs for this week. They're all out there. They're ready to go. And this week, within a day or two, you will be seeing the July readings for the entire month of July. They'll be out there too. Have a safe, happy, healthy holiday.
Yes.
Come back as good as you were, if not better, but not less than. Please take care of
Yes.
yourselves. And while you're at it, spend a little time to ask yourself, hey, what really good question do I need to get from the universe to help me do whatever, to be X, Y, Z? Whatever that question is, ask the universe to give you some questions, if not answers. If they don't give you answers, they may at least give you a question you can bring back to us. And so instead of asking about my car keys or about what's going to happen on Wednesday, you'll have something that really can open your eyes and take you to a different level. That's what the question should be. When you think about it, and this is, again, one more thing before we go, and this is important. Think about when I see my maker, when I meet my maker, what question would I have for them? If I have one opportunity to meet the President of the United States or the King of England or whoever else, and I did say King instead of Queen, pretty good there, right? I caught that. If I had a chance to ask them one question, would I ask them where my car keys are? Would I ask them this? Or would I think of something very, very much different? Okay, that's what I'm asking you to give some thought to it and then come back next week with some really interesting questions based on the concept of if I had just one question to ask, what would it be?
Yes.
One
On
question.
top of that, Linda, I'm reaching out to you. We're going to figure out how to have a drink and take a picture. Y'all take pictures all the time when you go to Arizona.
Absolutely. And then you're just going to tease us with it. You're going to say, look,
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Ha, ha, ha.
Alrighty then, folks. Again, have a great one. Thank you, Miss Shawna. It's been wonderful as usual.
Yes.
Love it, love it, love it. And we're out of here. Adios.